Hello, my name is Lynn Wynn, and this is Lynn Wynn's Budgeting. I don't think I've ever explained my channel's name before in any of my previous videos. It is a play on my full name, so I thought I'd start adding that to my introduction. I am a 30 years old cash budgeter. I currently live at home with my parents and my brother. I do handle a majority of my family's finances, so I budget my paychecks, a portion of my parents' paychecks, and a home help check that we get every 2 weeks. For today's video, I am going to be stuffing $1,250 for the first week of February, and we will get started with our bills as always. First, Buffer is going to get $10, or it's going to get as usual $10, and then I am also going to put the $250 I normally put in car payment in Buffer. And I am doing this because in my previous video, in my condensing video, I talked about how we were about 3 weeks ahead on car payment. And instead of being a month ahead in that envelope, I decided to move everything into my Buffer envelope. My goal is to have about $2,500 to be a month ahead in all of our bills. And then I will also use the money in here as the buffer as intended if needed. If I am short on any of my monthly bills, I will pull from this envelope. So now it has 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 650, 670, 680, 690, 695, 700, 71234, $704. I thought it'd be a little bit easier to track just to move it to one envelope instead of having extra in that car payment. Car insurance is getting $55. Gas will get $20. And water will get $25. Internet will get $20. I am trying to get everything on the same pay schedule or the same due date, so that I can do my unstuffing at the end of the month and be able to unstuff all of my bills. I've got a couple that are due in the beginning of the month, and then a couple like internet due in the middle of the month. So I'm not sure if I can get it moved. If not, I might just put it, well, I do put most of my bills on a credit card, but I might just pay it and then leave the money in here and kind of stuff it all on the same schedule so I can unstuff it at the end of the month. But that might mean that I am either going to be 2 weeks behind on these bills or 2 weeks ahead. I'm not sure yet. I'm still trying to figure it out if any of that made any sense. Internet now has 20, 40, 50, 55. They would still get paid on time. They'd get put on the credit card, and then my credit card will be the thing that I'm going to pay with the unstuffing at the end of the month. Electricity is getting 35, 20, 30, and 5. Now it's got 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100, 105. I'm going to exchange some of these bills here for some 20s. So 105. Phone bill will get 48. I'm going to put 50. And put $2 back. And now it's got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 130, 135, 140, 141, 2, 3, 4. $144. Trash will get 10. And now trash has got 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90. I don't know if you guys just heard my brother sneeze in the background, but it was a really loud sneeze. Annual payments will get $10. Now it's got 50, 100, 120, 140, 150, 160. And my parents' insurance will get $145. So 100, 20, 40, and 5. This one is on auto pay, but it gets taken out of my checking account. But if I go to the website and pay ahead of time, I can use a credit card. I just have to remember to pay it before the auto pay date if I want to use my credit card. And I'm gonna try to do that just so that I can get some rewards points from it, because it is quite a bit of money. Their insurance is $580 every month. So that would be a good chunk of rewards that I would get from that. And car payment is not going to get anything. It's got $1,000 in the bank already, ready for February, and that due date is February 28th. So we're good there for the next few weeks, and that is it for my bills. I am going to unstuff my wallet just so that I don't have a lot of things here at once. So I'm just going to unstuff this first. I've got $20 left in gas and $2 left in miscellaneous. So I'm going to put that right there. Next, we're going to stuff my moving out binder. Apartment is going to get 100. So 50, 100. It's got 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 in the bank. 100, 200, 250, 300. So 3,300 total. Deposit is not getting anything, neither is rent. Utilities isn't getting anything, or groceries. Oh, actually, what am I doing? Rent is getting $20. I was thinking I should be stuffing something. Why am I still going? So rent now has 1,000 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 80, $1,080 total. Oh my gosh, I'm struggling putting things in these envelopes today. All right, miscellaneous will get $10. And now it's got 100, 200, 300, 400, 410, 420. I'm gonna put these 10s back and grab a 20. Emergency fund will get 10. It's got 100, 200, 300, 400, 450, 460. And 1 month ahead will also get $10. And now it's got 100, 200, 300, 350, 360, 370. And that is it for my moving out binder. Next, we're going to do my personal binder. My voice keeps going out. My personal envelope is going to get $50. So 20, 40, 50. And now it's got 50, 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 220, 230. I did spend some money on a Stanley cup. I used my spending money for the week, and then I pulled out $20 from here. That cup cost $45, and I still have some buyer's guilt and buyer's remorse from that purchase. I really like the cup with the handle, and I actually used I wanted to see how much I would like the handle and if I would drink more water using that, because I do have like a couple of water bottles already. And I used my brother's hospital cup to trial it, and I've been drinking more water because it's easier to carry around with the handle as opposed to my water bottle. My water bottle has like a wide base, so it like my hand doesn't fit around it. So it's not as easy to carry around. So I trialed this and I did drink more water, so that's why I decided to buy a cup with the handle. The Stanley Cups were like impossible to find anywhere, and I was hoping I would find it at Target because I do have a Target gift card I wanted to use, but that I couldn't do that. So I did order it off of their website. I did look at other options as well too. Simple Modern, I really like their cups, and those were a little bit cheaper, except for they only had black and like navy blue in stock when I looked at those, and I did not want those colors. I wanted something a little more fun or more neutral. Or lighter, I guess. Black could be a neutral color. So I did not go with that. And then there was another brand on Amazon that got a lot of good reviews as well too, but their lid had a seal. It was a seal lid instead of like a twisty lid. And I don't like the seals. I bought a few cups in the past with the seal, and they always end up breaking if you use it too much. So then your lid isn't tight anymore once that happens. So that's why I didn't go with that option. And I think that one was also about $30 as well too. So hopefully this cup comes and I use the heck out of it, because at $45, I feel like I should be drinking gold at that point. Travel is going to get 20. And now it's got 500, 1,000 in the bank, 20 of 30, $1,030 total. Beauty will get 10. And now it's got 100, 200, 220, 240, 250. I do want to get my eyebrows laminated at some point, and then my hair done, but I won't be able to get my hair done, I think, in the next 2 months, just because I'll be super busy at work, catching up on my field work. So I normally take the day off when I get my hair done, because those are her hours. She doesn't have any hours that are super late, where I can go after work. And my hair girl is about 35 minutes from where I live, so it's not the most convenient. But yeah, so maybe end of March, April is when I can get my hair done. Coffee is not getting anything. Medical is going to get 30. So 20, 30, and it's got 500 in the bank, 600, 620, 640, 650, 660. Future will get $10. And it's got 100, 200, 300, 320, 340, 350. Card maintenance will get $30. 20, 30. And it's got 500 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 70, $570. Once I hit $1,000 here, I will kind of cut back on the stuffing a little bit, but I do want to get this to 1,000 before my maintenance plan with Subaru is up. Electronics is going to get $10. And now it's got 100, 200, 300, 350, 370, 390, 400. And I am saving for a new phone at first for this envelope. Hopefully I'll be able to fully fund it before my current phone gives out. I think it's doing all right. It's slowing down though, because I've had this for a few years. Business is going to get $5. Now it's got 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I do need to take some expenses out of here, but I want to stuff my Etsy paycheck first before I do all of that. I've got like some shipping costs and some supplies that I bought off of Amazon, so I've got to unstuff that at some point. And that is it for my personal binder. Next, we are going to stuff my family and friends binder here. My brother is getting $10. And he's got 20, 40, $50. My mom is getting 10 as well. And she also should have 50, as well as my dad. So they all should have the same amount. Family Fun is going to get $10. I'm going to put these two 10s back for a 20, and now it's got 25. Gifts is going to get 20. Vietnam will also get $20. And now it's got 100, 120. I might send $100 to my uncle just so that he can get something nice for himself. So he is my oldest uncle on my dad's side. So when my dad lost two of his siblings, he also lost a sister-in-law, which was my oldest uncle's wife. So I've got a little bit of money in here, so I'm gonna see when my mom is going to send money next to Vietnam and send this to him just as a pick me up. I don't know, maybe if he wants to get some food or buy something for himself. So weddings is going to get $10. And now it's got 100, 150, 170, 190, 200. And the girl that is doing my makeup and the bride's makeup, she is one of the bridesmaids. She's a makeup artist. I asked her how much it was going to cost, and she said she was going to do my makeup for free, which is super, super nice of her. She said since it was going to be pretty simple and it shouldn't take not much time, that she didn't want to charge me. So I am super thankful for that. That will help with the cost of everything overall. So I just have to bring my makeup for her to use. So she's super sweet, and she's also the one that I'm going to go to for my eyebrow lamination. So when I saw her, every time I see her eyebrows, they always look so good. So I'm so excited whenever I can fit that in. Holidays is going to get $5. And now it's got 20, 30, 35, 40. And I need to go get some Valentine's Day stuff and make like little goodie buckets, goodie bags or whatever for my cousin's kids. And then I also need to get some candy for work. We are doing acts of kindness that week at work. So anybody who wants to participate got assigned a person. And so the amount was like $5 to $10. So I already have this cute bucket. It's actually, or it's a basket. It's actually an Easter basket, but it's white. So I'm just gonna fill it up with candy for the person that I drew. So I'm excited for that. So I've got to do that. I probably won't do it this weekend because it's Super Bowl weekend. So I think all the stores are gonna be super packed. So I've got to do it before Valentine's Day, maybe Monday. The $1 savings challenge is getting my leftover money from my wallet, if I can get it out. So I've got two $1 bill here. Let me find a Sharpie. So 1, 2. So I'll put that in there and slip this back in. These cards are on my Etsy shop if you guys are interested in them. And my Etsy is linked down below in the description box. I've got no 5. All right, I'm so sorry, but my phone died. So I had no 10s, and then I had 120, which I already marked. And so yeah, so that is going to go in here. And so that is it for my rollover money. Then we are going to stuff my wallet for my weekly cash spending. Spending is going to get 25. So I'm going to do 2 10s and a 5. Then food will also get 25. So 5 or 10, 15, 20, 25. Really need to pay attention to my battery life a lot more when I'm filming so that it doesn't die on me again. Gas is going to get $60, so 20, 40, 60. And I've got about half a tank left, so I think I should be good for this week. Fun is going to get 10, so 5, 10. And I usually use this money for coffee. And miscellaneous will get 5, and I'll do that in ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that is it for my weekly cash spending. Last, we are going to do my savings challenges. So I've got that in here, and these are all of my savings puns. So these are also on my Etsy shop if you guys are interested. I'm gonna start in the back because I want to try to finish this challenge first, and I thought it was fitting for the February theme. So this is Let Me Adore You. And I've got, let's see how much we have to stuff. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76, 7, 8, 9, 80, 81, 82. So I've got 7 ones. Let me get my markers. Should have already had them out, and they're like scattered in my drawer here. So I think I'm going to do, let's do 10, 15, let's do 19. 16, 17, 18, 19. Try to get some of these larger numbers out of the way. And then we've got 3 ones. So let's do 8. And that should be it for this challenge. I've got a lot of ones in here. I do need to condense this down. See if I can get this back in. There we go. Next, I want to do this more money, more honey challenge. Also, this is also second priority in finishing. And so I am going to do the 5 and the 15 just to finish up this row. This is my brother's favorite saying. When he gets money, he always says more money, more honey. And if you take any of his money away, he'll say no money, no honey. They've been working on a lot of phrases in speech therapy, so it's kind of funny when he busts them out randomly. And so now we can go back to the front. I've got 1, 2, 3 10s. So I'm gonna put that in this An Utter Day, An Utter Dollar challenge. Each one of these is worth $10. So I'm gonna check off 3 cows. Put that in the back. And we've got 1 5. So let's put that in Stash the Cash. And hopefully I can color this in decently. It's so hard to color within the lines. That's not the greatest, but it will do. So I will put $5 in there. And that is it for my challenges. Of course, my phone would die right before I finish everything. So if you guys have made it to the end, thank you guys so much. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so and giving this video a thumbs up. Until next time, bye.